The anti-terror squad of the Uttar Pradesh police has arrested 2 clerics and claimed an international conversion racket has been busted. Police insist foreign funds, including from Pakistan's ISI, was being funneled into the country to convert speech and hearing impaired children and vulnerable women to Islam. The aim, according to the police, was to foment communal tension in India. The opposition is not impressed and suspects this is a bid to polarize the environment ahead of Uttar Pradesh elections. Our crime bureau gets you more. Muhammad Umar Gautam and Mufti Qazi Jahangir, arrested by the anti-terror squad of the Uttar Pradesh police for allegedly illegally converting over 1,000 speech and hearing impaired children and poor women.
ये मूल सूचनाएं जो हैं वो दासना गाजियाबाद में एक मंदिर में लोग छद्म नाम से घुस रहे थे। उनके गिरफ्तारी के बाद से धीरे धीरे चीज़ें डेवलप हुई और जो उमर गौतम को बीच में 2-3 बार हम लोगों ने पूछताछ के लिए भी बुलाया था और जब आवश्यक हुआ तब इनकी गिरफ्तारी कर की।
Police say Muhammad Umar Gautam was a Hindu, Vipul Vijayvargiya from Nagpur, before he converted to Islam after marriage in Ghaziabad. Muhammad Umar Gautam and Mufti Qazi Jahangir were part of a well-organized conversion racket that preyed on the weak and the vulnerable.
ऐसे vulnerable section of the society जो कमज़ोर वर्ग है, मूक एंड बधिर बच्चे हैं, महिलाएं हैं, इन सभी को विभिन्न तरह के प्रलोभन देकर और उनको अपने धर्म के प्रति गलत चीज़ें बताकर और इस्लाम धर्म की अच्छाइयाँ बताकर उनको कन्वर्ट कराते हैं।
The group that operated under the banner Islamic Dawa Center had an office in Jamia Nagar in Delhi and organized annual conversion camps. The police have so far recovered a list of 1,000 vulnerable women and children converted in the past 2 years.
अब तक हम लोगों ने ऐसे 1000 लोगों के नाम प्राप्त किए हैं जिनका कन्वर्शन हुआ है और ये लोग अपना सालाना कॉन्क्लेव भी करते हैं और उसमें भी लोगों को, बाहर के लोगों को बुला के धर्म परिवर्तन के लिए उत्प्रेरित करते हैं।
What is even more alarming is that the police suspect Pakistan ISI and other foreign entities were funding this conversion racket to foment communal tension and even organized crime in India.
ISI connection, foreign funding?
ये फंडिंग बहुत ज़्यादा है, फॉरेन की फंडिंग भी है, अन्य सभी चीज़ों पर विवेचना चल रही है।
Police say more arrests and raids are likely in the coming days. The opposition, however, fears this is part of an effort to communalize and polarize the environment in Uttar Pradesh ahead of the assembly elections.
उत्तर प्रदेश का नौजवान रोजगार की तलाश में है, सड़क पर वो लाठी खाने को मजबूर है। उत्तर प्रदेश में महिलाओं के साथ अत्याचार हो रहा है और भाजपा सरकार धर्मांतरण, धर्म परिवर्तन, जाति परिवर्तन, इन सब चीजों में लोगों को उलझाकर रखना चाहती है।
Police insist there is evidence about money and fear being used to convert vulnerable Hindus every year. In some instances, the youth were immediately married off to Muslim women after conversion to ensure that they do not return to their original faith. With Abhishek Anand in Lucknow, Bureau Report, India Today. And the battle lines are very clearly drawn. The government, the police, they're very clear that this is an ISI-funded conversion racket and the aim is to foment communal tension. Now, some opposition leaders and parties say that all of this is orchestrated ahead of Uttar Pradesh elections to communalize and vitiate the environment. Joining me on India First is RP Singh, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Syed Asad Abbas joins us as a political analyst. Vikram Singh, Dr. Vikram Singh is former Director General of the Uttar Pradesh Police. And Dr. Tasleem Ahmed Rahmani is the President of the Muslim Political Council of India. Syed Asad Abbas, preying on the weak and the vulnerable, the speech and hearing impaired children, alluring them, either offering them money or intimidating them and then getting some vulnerable people married off. The charges are extremely grave, sir. Why is the opposition suspicious?
Gaurav, my friend, firstly, thank you for having me on the show. And now let me get straight to the point. What does Quran say? What does Islam say? My words to the two of them arrested would be, Lakum dinukum waliyadeen. Hamara deen, hamare saath, aapka deen, aapke saath. For me is my religion, to you is your religion. Also, as a matter of fact, let me put things in perspective. According to Quran, there shouldn't be any form of forceful conversion whatsoever. If it does, that is haram, forbidden. Quran and Islam says we are either brother in faith or equal in humanity. Allah, Bhagwan, Ishwar, we are Rabbul Alameen and not just Rabbul Muslimin. It belongs to every living,
for some
non-living thing
reason,
in the world.
at least these two and those working with them, and according to the Uttar Pradesh police, the Pakistan ISI does not believe in the version of Islam that you are talking about on the broadcast this evening. RP Singh, opposition insists that busting of this racket happens at a very convenient time ahead of Uttar Pradesh elections. Does this further communalize and vitiate the environment and benefit the BJP, as some in the opposition say?
I also heard opposition saying Umaid Pahalwan is part of BJP's conspiracy. The Samajwadi Party leader who recently did what he did on a Facebook and then wanted to spread the communal hatred there. He wanted to ensure that there should be communal riot in Uttar Pradesh. And then I heard one of the Congress panelists saying, वो तो आपका आदमी है, वो तो बीजेपी का आदमी है, आपने इसको प्लॉट कर दिया वहाँ पर. So they can say what they have to say, but the fact is such a shame that children who can't hear, who can't speak, physically disabled children whose speech are impaired, they are forcing them to convert by lurement, by other means, and then which is not permitted as per law. And I don't know. My friend was referring to Quran. I'll have to refer to the book again. I'll have to refer to the Holy Quran again, and I'll come back to you during the debate only what the Quran says about the conversion and what the Quran has to say about the kafirs. Okay. But just point aside. But that's no. The bigger issue is. Gaurav, you remember that address L18, Patla House, L18, you were there, L18. Remember that? You covered that. And this was happening very near to that. And this address was K47. This, some Dawakhana, some Islamic Dawa Center. And then my problem is that this has become a center of radical Islam.
That's a very grave charge that you level, sir.
Radical Islam.
That's a very grave charge. Okay.
I'm saying so. That has become a center of the radical Islam because I remember L18, now K47, and then the local MLA is defending all this.
Sir,
he says, no, this is...
RP Singh Saab, let me count.
Doctor, let me bring in Dr. Rahmani and I'll come to you in just a moment, Abbas. But Dr. Rahmani, the charges are extremely grave, and you heard, RP Singh talk about whether it's L18 or the current address, that area, according to him, appears to be becoming a center for radicalization. Look at the Uttar Pradesh police report that says that these two elements had converted over 1,000 very vulnerable people, including poor women, and they were then forcibly married off. Dr. Rahmani.
Gaurav, I want to share a few things with you. You see, this Pakistan, ISIS, Musalman, Hindu, and Shamshan and Qabristan, these are the very old-fashioned tactics and strategies by the BJP to win elections when they have nothing to offer to the people of the state which are going to poll. So again, they are doing the same thing. As far as this Umar Gautam Sahib and Maulana Jahangir Qasmi Sahib are concerned, they are working in this area very openly. And not only this area, rather all over the country. It's not dawa, it's not dawa. RP Singh ji, you may have read it incorrectly. I'm correcting you. It's not dawa center. It's Islamic dawa center. Dawa, the Arabic word meaning preaching. It's an Islamic preaching center.
No, but what were they preaching?
Working.
What were they preaching? Were they preaching conversion to Islam? were they
preaching of Islam, which is well
conversion
within the
conversion to
constitutional right
Islam?
of any individual.
Conversion to
Preaching
Islam
is
by
well within the
by
right.
allurement.
It's a constitutional
By
and fundamental
allurement.
right.
No, sir, it is not constitutional. If
preaching-
there is fear or there is money that is being paid.
I will request you, Gaurav, to go to Article 25.
Sir,
of our
Article 25 does
fundamental
not
right.
permit you to
It's
pay
not
money
just
to convert.
practice,
It
it's
does not
not
also
only
permit
practice, it
anybody to beat up anyone to convert. But let me bring in Dr. Vikram
Yes,
Singh.
but
Dr. Vikram
no,
Singh.
but
Dr.
let me
Dr.
complete
Vikram Singh.
before Vardi Vikram Singh ji comes in. I want to tell you that such kind of FIRs and arrests have become a routine of the day, and
Okay.
after 10 years, all will be acquitted, and in the meantime, the BJP will win the
Mr.
election.
can I-
90%
can I make a
of
small-
the
can I make a small
FIRs
intervention?
Again,
acquitted
grave
by
counter
the
allegation.
Can I make
Dr.
a small
Vikram Singh,
intervention?
yes, you must respond, but let me bring in Dr. Vikram Singh on a very sensitive point. Sir, the allegation is extremely grave. The counter allegation is this is happening just before elections. And I'll come to the point of that Facebook live of the Samajwadi Party leader in just a moment. But on the current case, if ISI is funneling in money, there has to be evidence if Additional Director General of Police says so, sir.
Gaurav ji, my focus would be only on the legal aspects of the issue.
Yes.
The fact of the matter is that it's a very nefarious and an extremely communal an incident. But I do hope Prashant Kumar and UP ATS, which I'm sure they would have done their homework very, very well, and then would have come out with the facts. Umar and Jahangir are predators, and like any predator, they conceal their footsteps and then go ahead with their nefarious and criminal activities. I have no doubt in my mind, and I'd like to also compliment the UP police and the ATS for uncovering a design what could have been a very communal disaster. Irrespective of the fact that Umar and Jahangir may belong to BJP, SP, Congress, and any political party, that does not give them any immunity of any type to go beyond the mandate of law. If they have committed a crime, they jolly well explain their conduct before a court of law. As Taslim Rahmani Sahab has mentioned, yes, it is the court of law that will decide the guilt, but the prima facie evidence against them is overwhelming. And if the ISI is reportedly funded these activities, conversion of 1,000 those physically challenged and those below the poverty line is a matter of extreme concern.
Dr.
I do hope that
Rahmani.
the intelligence would do consent. And to Sayyid Abbas Sahab, the Holy Quran is a very lofty book and given by Huzur to us for humanity. And what Huzur has given, let us not misuse it. There are those who would like to misuse the tenets of the Holy Quran and then use it to their own advantage. What is
Allow
Pakistan
me to
doing?
answer you, sir.
You and
Allow
I.
me to answer you. Okay.
You're
Vikram-
absolutely
Vikram
right.
sir,
We know what Pakistan has been up to, and forcible conversions.
Gaurav
It's
sir,
a reality, but
Of the Sikhs and the Hindus there in
allow me to
Pakistan.
answer you.
yes.
Allow
But
me to
I'll come
answer
to
you.
Pakistan in
Yeah.
a subsequent debate. Today, Pakistan is only subject of this debate as long as we are talking about Pakistan ISI funneling in money as claimed by the Uttar Pradesh anti-terror squad. But Dr. Rahmani, the charges are extremely grave. Now, when we were speaking to ATS officers, they are saying this is almost like a conversion jihad that is on. Forcible conversion of those who can't even speak and express themselves, or those who can't hear. Children going to a school in sector 117 in Noida and then converting them and then telling them you will not tell your parents that we are converting you. Parents are making a complaint according to Uttar Pradesh Police Anti-Terror Squad. Dr. Rahmani, is this
You see,
permitted,
Gaurav,
sir?
I'm living in this area since 1998. And since then, I have listened and heard the name of Umar Gautam Saab, who has been converted himself, and then he started preaching. And this 1,000
Preaching or converting, as the Uttar Pradesh police claims, by allurement.
and preaching,
by
preaching
allurement.
then converting. Let me complete. Why do you stop me?
Go on, sir.
And this 1,000 figure is not 1 day, 1 week, 1 year. It's since 20 years or more. He has maintained a register. With the help of this register only, that our UP police could find how many people. Now I want to request, the parents can, certainly, the parents will make a complaint if their wards will be converted. Same was the case of Hadia, where the parents has kept her daughter 2 years in the illegal confinement with the help of the Kerala police itself. But then what happened? And this same thing, the NIA was involved, NIA investigation was done, and the love jihad word was
RP
used,
Singh,
and
respond.
what not, ISIS, etc. Ultimately, what the Supreme Court of India said, and this is the
Thank
same
you, Mr.
case
Ramani.
which will be
Okay.
used for the political purposes.
Fair enough, but can you convert minor children by giving them allurement?
No, you cannot.
Is that, you know, that this so-called Umar Gautam Sahab, as you put it,
That
can he
has
do
to be
it by
that
allurement?
has to be verified.
Allurement
whether
is
children
the
are
key
minor or
point.
not.
Okay, okay.
Yes, that must have to be checked. I don't know whether they are minor or not. If the police say, they will prove it.
RP Singh,
Thank you,
response,
Mr.
sir.
Ramani. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Ramani, for admitting yes, conversion has happened. I mean, thank you for that. I mean, you're saying it
So
would happen over
conversion is not
20
a
years.
crime. Conversion
Sir,
is not
please,
a crime.
can I complete? Sir, I never interrupted you, Ramani Sahab. I waited for my turn. Thank you for accepting it that the conversion is happening, and you are saying it would have happened over a spread of 20 years. Now police will investigate how a deaf or a child who can't speak have been converted and under what allurement. So that's a matter of investigation, but the fact is the conversion is happening, and then under allurement. And there are evidences which police is presenting that there is a money trail. There's a money which has been coming from other countries, especially Pakistan, to ensure conversion happens. So this is a big thing happening. It's not. I'm not using a word. I want to use the word racket, but I'm not using that. But it's a big social imbalance happening, and then it's happening with a scheme of things. It's not happening.
What
off
is
the
the
curve.
scheme? What is
Okay.
your allegation, sir? What is the scheme?
Let me explain it. Scheme is very clear that convert people for electoral objectives. That's the scheme. And then ensure that you further that number. It's a game of a number of heads to be counted. Because they
1,000
understand
people will
this.
affect the electoral.
Sir,
electoral.
1,000 is just
1,000 people will affect the electoral result. That too in 2 decades.
Mr. Ramani,
Now what an
1,000 is just a tip
argument,
of
RP
iceberg.
Singh, you are a
Gaurav,
proud
Gaurav,
teacher.
sir,
You are a proud teacher.
One by one,
Quickly
everyone
counter
speaking
that.
simultaneously.
We don't know how
Everyone
many
speaking
thousand who
simultaneously
are
does not
working.
help. Okay, RP Singh, complete your point before I bring in Syed Asad Abbas.
So what I'm saying is this 1,000 can be just tip of the iceberg. There can be many more 1,000 and many more Gautam and many more Jahangir who be doing this job. And then on base of Pakistan and on base of other people who want to bring in radical Islam. I mean, Islam doesn't. I mean, I go by my earlier friend who said that Islam doesn't teach you to convert.
Okay.
But Ramani Sahib is saying, contradicting him, saying that converting.
Because the allegation, Syed Asad Abbas, is extremely grave. अपने धर्म को गलत बताकर अपने धर्म के प्रति घृणा पैदा कर which means that these two clerics who Dr. Rahmani is lauding, according to the Uttar Pradesh police, they say bad things about Hindu religion and then say nice things about Islam and then convert to Islam either by giving money or by fear or by promising marriage. Is any of this, Syed Asad Abbas, permitted, sir?
Gaurav Saab, firstly, let me tell you the fact of the matter is that, you know, I truly believe, Gaurav Saab, ना हिंदू बुरा है ना मुसलमान बुरा है, जो करता बुराई वो इंसान बुरा है. Me और रहमानी साहब both believe that it is wrong to forcefully convert. Conversion by acceptance is okay, but to forcefully convert is wrong. Also, let's not give convenience to the BJP. RP Singh
converting by giving allurement of fear and, you know, people who can't hear or speak already properly. Go on, sir. Respond. Syed Asad Abbas, respond, sir. Okay, give me a moment. I'll try and reestablish that link with Syed Asad Abbas. But Dr. Vikram Singh, Islamic Dawa Center's funding pattern, and this is where it becomes extremely critical. The funding pattern, inflow and outflow of funds, extremely critical to know where was money coming, how was it being spent. But in today's day and age, and if it's happening through Hawala, can it ever be known, sir?
Obviously, it can be known. Now, in the today's times, it is absolutely easy to find out the financial trail and the financial footprints also. Where we have been lagging is that we have not pursued these cases very, very vigorously, but it is easy to understand the funding, the source, and the other. Earlier also, there were allegations that zakat money has entered, and there was a time when zakat was given and it entered such organizations. but it did not end up in its culmination, and the investigation was never reached its culmination. But the time has come when to identify who funded whom and what was the end product of the investment made.
Okay.
Therefore, zakat is meant for a very sublime purpose. It is not meant for conversions, and it is justly not meant for using for illegitimate activities
Dr.
and
Rahmani.
un-Islamic activities.
Dr. Rahmani, if zakat money is also coming in, it should be used for welfare and not forcible conversion either of women or these vulnerable children who are physically, speech and hearing impaired, sir. I mean, that would be sinister.
I don't know whether it is the zakat money or what.
Sinister,
With zakat
sinister
money,
if true.
I brought five oxygen concentrators with the known sources. Everybody, the custom clearance was there.
But sir, I'm sure
with
you
that
did not
zakat
give it to
money. I
people
did it.
by saying convert
But
to
I
Islam
want
only,
to
then
tell
will you
you,
get these
Gaurav,
concentrators.
The Prophet himself, 24,000 people has been converted to Islam from their original faith during 23 years of the Prophet preaching days. And none, even not a single person can say that anybody has been forcefully converted.
Okay, so it
They
is
did
now for
not
the UP
impose
police.
any
Sir,
war.
I'm not talking about that era. I'm talking about
conversion
today's
is not a
India.
crime.
I'm talking about
Conversion is
foreign
not a
funding
crime.
for conversion
Allurement
today,
is
sir.
a crime. Conversion is not a crime. Allurement is a crime.
Allurement is a crime, sir.
Forcible allurement
Forcefulness is a
within-
crime. But
Absolutely.
if you try to paint a picture like that, okay, they try to convert and they converted, so they committed a crime. This kind of narrative cannot be.
Sir,
cannot
you may
work.
have got that
And
picture.
must
We
not
were
work.
very clear. Uttar Pradesh police claims it is fear and allurement. They suspect foreign funding, including by Pakistan's ISI. But RP Singh,
by the
you
time-
see,
by the
the
time,
problem
Gaurav, it
the
will be-
opposition
it will be
says
given
is,
a clean
even
sheet
at the
by
time of
any
Delhi
court.
riots, the police had claimed that hundreds of crores had come in to fund anti-CA riots. Where is the evidence
what happened?
and what action has been taken against those who got in that money? Why don't we see action taken, Mr. RP Singh?
Yes.
Well, I'll answer that. Let me also quote another instance where a Sikh woman, Harjinder Kaur, and his son was a 12-year-old son, Rahul, was forcibly converted under allurement in Uttar Pradesh. And this is just a recent instance. I have a detail. I'll send you the details. And this is ongoing activity is happening. I mean, and some allurement. I mean, allurement can be marriage. Allurement can be
Better
better
answer what
lifestyle.
Gaurav has asked. Better answer what Gaurav has asked.
Okay.
Mr. Can I answer what I want to answer? You're not the anchor. Let Gaurav ask me again. I'll answer that.
No, but that
And
is
if
a
you
very
want, please do,
important question.
Mr. Ramani, do.
Okay, give me a moment. I will try and reestablish that link with RP Singh. Appears to have an issue today, but Dr. Vikram Singh, the question just comes down to that point. Even ahead of, when we were covering the anti-CA violence, riots, close to terror in national capital that time, we were told that hundreds of crores coming into our country to fuel this unrest. You were on my show. Sir, the question
Yes.
remains, unless those cases are taken to their logical conclusion, the opposition will say all of this is said when it's convenient to the government, an issue is maligned or a community is maligned, the case is not taken to logical conclusion. Punish those who do what is illegal, sir.
Precisely, Gauravji, unless allegations are just wild allegations till they are reached logical conclusions. During the CA agitations, we heard this repeatedly, 120 crores of illegitimate funds had come to the PFI. Then we heard the Bengaluru riots that 80 crores of money had come into the Bengaluru. By this time, we have a right to know and a need to know. The nation would like to know where did these funds come from and what is the ultimate culmination of the investigation. And if you're not able to prove anything, then better own up that you're not able to prove the allegations that you raised of 120 crores during the course of CAA and 80 crores in the case of Bengaluru riots. It is just too easy to raise an allegation and then not prove it. It's highly irresponsible also and unprofessional. If RP Singh Sahab is there, I would certainly request him to get to the bottom of this and understand that.
RP Singh, you must
Thank you,
respond to
Vikram.
this aspect because we were covering this. Dr. Rahmani, I must reassure you on India First, we keep the nation first. So, without fear or favor, we will ask all questions to all sides, including you and others, sir. But
Most
RP Singh,
welcome. Thank
RP
you.
Singh, please
Thank you.
respond.
Mr. Ramani, you hail from SGPI, and SGPI is backed by People's Front. And who funds People's Front? You know the investigation is already on, and it's a matter of time. Who used to fund Hurriyat Conference? People have been exposed, and there are
Government of India was funding.
and there is
Government of
already
India was funding.
court case going on. So court case going on as far as Hurriyat goes. So all these will be proven in court. Don't bother. It's a matter of time. All that money racket, all that transactions, Hawala transactions, all that almond badam transactions.
Sir, that's Hurriyat.
They are gradually getting exposed.
Currently on Delhi riots.
Gaurav, allow me to complete. Similarly, it takes time for the agencies to reach out to the last end, and they don't come in open till the time they reach the last end, because that will hamper the investigation.
Okay. Dr. Rahmani, this is a national security issue. It shouldn't be seen from the prism of religion. Sir, police must be permitted to carry out an impartial investigation. Why taint it by saying this is political?
It's the same thing. Gaurav, you are very right, he said. If there is a national security issue, we must not paint it on the religious ground or the political ground. That's very true, and we must believe it, and I do believe in that. But when the political parties, and particularly the BJPs, try to paint some particular community, some particular area, some particular group, they raise the allegation.
Not at all. No community, please. Don't do that.
And cannot
don't do that. We never said any community.
Now they have raised their allegation.
Certain individuals, certain section of people, we are not saying all Muslims are bad. We are not saying all Muslims are radicalized. There are certain sections which have been trying to radicalize.
Gentlemen, one by one.
Just to win.
No.
Just to win an election. You raise an allegation at the eve of election. The investigation will go on for 4 years, 5 years, 10 years. And after, during these elections, you will win the elections. During this period of investigation.
Okay, but let us see the evidence that comes out in public domain. And if I may, RP Singh, you want to rebut? Quick 30 seconds before I bring in Dr. Vikram Singh for the last
Only
word.
thing is, I'm sorry, Mr. Rahmani is trying to play a communal card here. We are not saying that it's all Muslims are bad, Islam is bad. No, not at all. It's certain sections who's trying to do this for certain reason. I have all respect for Islam, and then let me say that from Guru Granth Sahib. अव्वल अल्लाह नूर उपाया कुदरत ते सब बनते एक नूर ते सब जब उपजे कौन भले कौन बनते you can't categorize a person on name of religion.
Okay.
But yes, if you are trying to forcefully convert people, lure people, that's wrong. I mean,
fair enough. But Dr. Vikram Singh, there are two events that have just taken place. One, that Facebook Live done by a political leader where he talked about member of a particular community, and now different facts are emerging. Point is, the police must be able to produce this evidence in a court of law and get either an acquittal or a conviction as the court may deem fit, so that faith in the police, the judiciary and the system are high and their word is taken at face value, sir. Last 30 seconds.
Absolutely, Gauravji. The nefarious activities of Umaid Pahalwan of Loni, Ghaziabad, and also that of Umar and Jahangir represent horrible fault lines in the social fabric. And naturally, they impinge and impact national security and communal harmony of our great nation. As you very rightly mentioned, the police have a professional task to perform, to collate all the evidence, get the requisite statements under 164 of the CRPC, so that the witnesses don't retract their statements, and put them in an incontrovertible manner, so that the credibility and the integrity of the investigation is not questioned either by the courts or by the people or by vested interest in other political parties. Nation and security are supreme and come first always and every time.
National security comes first. You're absolutely right. Dr. Vikram Singh, Syed Abbas, RP Singh and Dr. Rahmani, for the moment, many thanks for joining me on India First. We'll track that story very closely, and the Ghaziabad one. A quick break at this stage. On the other side, I will take you to Jammu.